and welcome to my channel. My name is Elise. So in today's video we are going to be starting a new little challenge that I want to do for myself, which is to read books off of my physical TBR. Last year I did a video where I went over my entire physical TBR and found out that I have 86 books on my TBR that I have not read. I don't really have a problem with the number, but I have limited space for my books, and so I have a TBR cart in my room with my physical TBR. All of my books do not fit on there. I have things piled up on top. At one point I had like books piled up in front of the cart. So my goal for 2023 is to get my TBR managed to where all of my physical TBR will fit on this TBR cart that I have. That is why we are going to be doing this reading my TBR challenge. I plan on putting out about like 6 videos like this. So today we are reading the highest rated books on my physical TBR. So I'm gonna put in a little screen recording here, but I went on Goodreads and I went to my highest rated and I looked at the top 5 highest rated books on my TBR and I picked 2 of them for us to read in this video, which I'm like super excited because I have been meaning to read these books for literally ever. The first book that we are going to be reading is This Is My America by Kim Johnson. I have been really wanting to read this for so long. I am really looking forward to it. I will go over what this is about once I actually get started. And then the second book that we're going to read, I have been meaning to read for too long. Which is Amari and the Night Brothers by B.B. Alston. I should have read this so long ago, and I'm just excited to finally get to it. And also, this is a book that I feel like my son would actually enjoy. My son is 10. I feel like he could enjoy this. My 12-year-old, he's not into fantasy at all, like at all. But my 10-year-old actually does like fantasy books. So I feel like I'm going to read this and I'm going to see if he wants to read it. He might actually really enjoy it. So that is what we are doing in this video. I am super excited and I will update you guys once I actually start reading. Hey guys. So I just wanted to give a quick update. I am reading This Is My America and I am about 103 pages in. So what this is about, we are following Tracy. Her father is incarcerated, convicted of a murder that he did not commit, and is currently awaiting the death penalty. And Tracy is working her hardest to try to get him like an appeal through like a group that helps people who have been wrongly convicted. So she keeps, working at that. And they only have about 200 something days left until the day of his execution. So we are following that. And her brother Jamal is a track star who's going to be going off to college. And then something happens and Jamal is now currently being accused of murder as well. So currently her brother is on the run. Her father is in prison. And Tracy just has so much on her plate. Like, she just has so much on her plate. She's just trying her best to, get her brother help, to get her father help. And I'm really hoping, that there is a happy ending in this book. I'm really hoping that everything will be happy and good. um but yeah, that's kind of what this book is about. It's a lot. It's pretty heavy. It's not too heavy because it is like YA, and it's told from her perspective, but you can just kind of feel the heaviness and the weight of the world on her shoulders. So far I'm really enjoying it. Um and there is a lot of commentary on like black lives and the criminal justice system and police. I'm really enjoying it. I'm gonna keep reading, and hopefully there's a good resolution. I am really intrigued on like the mystery of like what the heck happened with Jamal. Like what happened, because it's a little bit like of a mystery as to like what actually happened, and the person who was killed, how did they die, why is he being accused of it. So and then the same thing like with her father, the murder that he was convicted of, like how did that person die, and is there going to be a resolution with that. And I will let you guys know once I finish. um Hi guys. I'm about to open up my orange here. So I finished This Is My America. I finished it a couple days ago, and I have absolutely no clue where my book went. So I don't have it on with me to hold up. But I really enjoyed this one. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 stars. It was really good. All in one piece. Yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. This is definitely a book I would recommend to people who like any like YA mystery books. Like if you liked A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, you would like this book. I promise you, you would like this book. It has such like a mystery element to it. That like if you like that one, you are going to love this book, and I would highly recommend it. I would say like right away, like reading it, like I was very intrigued with what was going on, especially by like page 100 at my last update. Like I was very intrigued, but I would say like slowly as we got to like halfway, like I was 100% completely invested, and I was like, we have to figure out what happened, who did this, like all of it. So like that part, like I was like really invested. It did take me up to like that halfway point for me to be so invested in the mystery. I'm not a mystery reader though, so that might be part of the reason why. The other thing that I will say, like in comparison to A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, because I do feel like they have so many similarities, honestly. The stakes are so high. It's not a mystery that happened in the past. Like it is something that is actively happening right now. Her brother right now is currently on the run and being accused of murdering someone. Like his life is on the line. Her father's life is on the line. And so like the stakes are up there. The stakes are way up there. I completely recommend. I feel like the only downside, or the only thing that I would critique this book on, is the fact that it, once again, it is YA. There are lots of YA books that I love, but it's YA. While she's going through all of these things, like there are like these love interests and stuff like that I really wasn't a fan of. Other than that, I really enjoyed it. And so I finished that, and then I started Amari and the Night Brothers. I am not far at all. I have tried to read this once before in the past and only made it like a couple chapters in. That is currently where I am right now, where, nothing has really happened. Nothing has really happened, so I think tonight I'm going to try to get to like page 100. Page 100 would give me. Okay. Ooh, exactly. Chapter 11. Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow I'm gonna get on here and I'm going to say
today's Thursday. I'm at page 100.
I promise. And yeah, I will check back in with you guys tomorrow on Thursday when I'm at page 100. Hi. So today's Monday. And I'm still reading Amari and the Night Brothers. I am currently on page 262, and in my defense, I did make it to page 100 by Thursday. I just didn't have time to get on here and update. But just want to give a little quick update as far as what this is about. So you have Amari here, and her brother is missing. And then one day she gets like this mysterious like letter from him. Ultimately, she finds out that there is this whole entire magical world. She ends up going to this magical school, and finding out so many things about herself. And one of her biggest motivations in going is because she wants to find out what's going on with her brother, because it sounds like something happened to him in this magical world. It's not really a separate world, it's kind of like within our world. Um, but you don't see the magical stuff. Like normal people just don't like see the magic. So it's not a separate world, it's within our own world. Definitely, I don't know what the comp titles for this are, but it definitely gives me like Harry Potter and Men in Black vibes. I feel like I did hear people say Men in Black. Um, so that's kind of the vibes that I get from this. I really have been liking Amari. She's just going through, oh my goodness, so much. And she really just feels like she doesn't belong, which honestly I feel like is how a lot of kids feel a lot of the time. While we're like kind of in this like magical place, like I don't trust anybody at all. I feel like somebody knows something about what happened to her brother, like more than what they're letting on. More than what they're letting on. I don't trust anybody. I don't trust anyone at all. The only one I trust is my favorite character, Lucy the Elevator. I love Lucy the Elevator. Oh my god. Other than that, I don't trust anyone. Somebody knows something. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this. I will just come back on quickly once I'm done. Okay, guys, so I just wanted to get on here to close out this vlog. Oh my god. I finished Amari, and I really, really enjoyed it. I'm giving it a 4-star. I really did enjoy it. I want to get to the next one, but I am doing a reread of this book with my son. We're reading it together. There were so many things in here that I think could really help a lot of younger kids, which is why I'm reading it with my son, because I feel like there's so many things that he could relate to as far as like sometimes not fitting in and stuff like that. So I really enjoyed it. The ending was so good, and it really set up for the next book. I feel like the series could really go far. It could be probably multiple books because there's this whole world of like magic that there is to explore. So I mean, like, I don't know how many books V.V. Elston is planning on having, but it could really go pretty far, I think. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I definitely can see why it's so highly rated. For both of the books, I can definitely see why they're so highly rated because they're both very good. But yeah, you guys, I don't really have much to say. I mean, I loved it. I don't have any like critiques or anything like that. It was so good. I would say if you have been wanting to read this but you've been putting it off because it's middle grade, I would say give it a go. It doesn't read. I mean, it reads like middle grade, but it's not like it doesn't feel extremely like immature, if that makes sense. Like Amari's like a really good protagonist. So I don't know. That's all of my thoughts, you guys. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let me know if you've read either of these books, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.